Good morning. Start new work period? Yes. France. Other work. Right. Fill in me diary. Wednesday. At 10 o'clock, because I keep my diary on Irish time. Cherbourg, because that's where I am. That diary is just for myself. Don't need to fill in that yet. Yeah, I just, for keeping track of hours and whatever, I keep my diary on Irish time. The dash is on Irish time, my watch is on Irish time, phone and tacho, the actual tacho head, will change automatically. So it is 11 o'clock local, so I think that's time enough to start work for today. So put away the kettle, etc. Right, first job is not walk around checks or anything like that. It is, oh, you can't really see, can you? Clean that windscreen because it is absolutely destroyed, and apparently being able to see out the window screen is a good thing. So I'm going to try that for today. Basically, I'm waiting for a trailer to come in off the ship, and I've only a handy rundown. Delivery's not till tomorrow morning. So the ship isn't in. If I see it coming in by the time I've finished washing windows and that, I'll go down. If it's not in yet at that stage, it nearly should be, I'll go for a shower. I do need a shower and shave and whatever, but if the ship is in, I'll go down and get the trailer and go, and I need to go get fuel, and I'll have to take, it's 5-hour trip according to sat nav, so I'm gonna have to take a 45-minute break. So the spot I get fuel in and whatever, I'll take a shower there, but if the ship is not in, I'll take my shower here. So that's the plan. Windscreen washing to commence now. Right, marine tracker is still showing her about maybe 10 or 15 minutes out, so by the time she's turned and tied up and whatever, I'll have a shower done. That was just a quick wash of the windscreen. No point in doing any more with the facilities I have here, because when you're only splashing a bucket of water on it, tis a disaster trying to get the suds off and whatever. So that'll do for now. The rest I can do with rags and whatever. To be destroyed in flies by this evening again anyway, so makes no odds. Right, down by the boat there now. That worked out nicely. I was just coming out after the shower, and she was coming in past the breakwater. I actually hate showering there. Tis the facilities are bleak enough, but it's a lot nicer at the same time to be refreshed and ready to go. So just stuff unloading off for there now. They should hopefully start the trailer soon enough once the accompanied traffic is gone, and I can be on my way. I actually thought she'd be in a bit sooner and unloaded by now, or well, that the accompanied stuff would be gone off her by now and they'd be started pulling the trailers out, but obviously not. So right, that's it. Hello, how's it going? I have just left my delivery, all done. Was in there at 7 o'clock, which was the booked in time, but they couldn't unload me until 10 apparently. So just out of it there now, and should still be able to make my collection on time, as long as I get no delays, which I don't think I should. So it should all be good. Delivery was frozen beef, and the collection is frozen bread. Thankfully there was no drips or anything off the beef, so the fridge is still clean, so no issues that way. So yeah, I have a good couple of clips downloaded off the dash cam between yesterday and this morning, so I must just go through them now, because see, I can't take the ordinary clips that it off the dash cam as it's working away normally, working perfect or whatever, but I can't take dim ones because copyright, because I'd have the radio going and stuff like that. So I have to be careful of what clips I can take and whatever. So there's just a bit of thing that way. As I say, it's nothing to do with the camera. The camera works perfectly. It's just that with copyright I have to be careful which clips I use. I don't know if you can use clips. I think I'd be blocked if I use clips with the radio going or stuff like that. I think those clips would be blocked or whatever. So that's my issue there. That is my problem, not the dash cam problem. But hopefully I'll be able to put a few clips together for you, and you can see the excellent quality of the camera. I'll go through all the details and functions of it later on, just to tell you about all of them. Yeah, that's that's it for now. First off, top deck. Just passport?
Passport and ticket please. No, you pick one. There you go. Good crossing?
Yeah, not so bad. Thank you. Do the scanner. Hello, good morning. Make me wait till booking time. Either way doesn't really bother me, but yeah, it is able to pull in like that. This The fine thing to sit there or sit here. Don't know what the plan will be after that. Whether I'll be taking my break here in my weekly break here in the UK, or whether I would maybe ship in tomorrow or something. I don't know. Either way, I won't be going home. I'd say I will, because I only need a 24-hour break, and I will go home then for Easter next weekend. The UK, complete stop here. Just all of a sudden traffic didn't slow or anything, just came to a complete stop. 3 lanes. Don't know what's going on. So just the traffic moving there to the left is just the slip road into the services. It just came to a complete stop. There was no gradual slowdown or anything. Many hours later, I have my load delivered. That time I spent 2 hours 40 minutes or so to go about 5 kilometers. Don't know what the problem was, but yeah, 2 hours 40 to go 5 kilometers. Still got here on time. Got here at about 10 to 3. My booking time was 4 o'clock. I was told, go away, come back at 4 o'clock. I came back at 4 o'clock and got in the bay, and it was one of these stupid health and safety places where I had to put a salvo lock on the trailer. It's a lock that goes on where your air Susie goes on. So basically when you plug out the air Susie, the brakes lock on, and you put this lock on so that you can't plug the air Susie back in, which was fine. Did that. Asked the security guard, he gave me the salvo lock, and asked him, where do I put the key for this? There's usually a slot, or you hand it in or something like that. He said, no, you keep it. So I said okay, I kept it. About an hour later they came out looking for it. It's supposed to go in a slot. So that's why it took me so long to unload. It is now I was in there at 4 o'clock, as I said. It is now 28 minutes past 6. because of a stupid security guard. But what can I do? Just back to the Tamworth yard, drop this empty fridge, and there should be a trailer there for me in the morning to deliver locally. Then do a collection and back to, well, I don't know, am I collecting or am I doing a swap and drop? And back to, or drop and swap even, and back to or not back to, I haven't been there, up to Holyhead. So I'd say it will be Holyhead for the weekend. Exciting times, huh? Good morning. Just coming on to 7:15 there now, just after leaving the Tamworth yard with a load for Mimworth, about half an hour away. I think there's timeout bars from Czech Republic. Got the excuse me. Got a bit of a rinse off last night. Basically just knocked a couple of the flies off the front and that. But that yard is all dusty anyway, whatever, so the truck is not clean. And even without the dust, the water is it leaves watermarks or whatever. It's, yeah, so need to do a bit more polishing. nothing really much else to say at the moment. Plan is I do a delivery here, then I'm going, I think there's roughly a half hour the opposite side of Tamworth to do a drop and pick and on for Holyhead. I'm just dropping in Holyhead then and don't have a plan after that. More health and safety rubbish. Got to my delivery, not allowed to park, or sorry, you have to drop the trailer inside and leave while you can't even park in the yard while they unload. And no parking in the industrial estate. Big empty industrial estate, but you're not allowed to park there. And there is security hut here on the left. And there is a bit of a lay-by there, pulled into that, and as you see there's no security, pulled in there on the left, and he came out and told me that my trailer's still on the bay, told me that can't park in that lay-by either, that I have to leave. So I asked him where to park. Oh, Asda car park. That is a joke, like. But that's the way truck drivers are treated. They are not wanted anywhere. But you do want my deliveries and whatever. Anyway, back I go. I see when I was passing in, trailer still on the bay, so see what they say now. Right, so when I went back in, grey squirrel, can you see? When I went back in there, I had to wait another about 15-20 minutes for the trailer because they were on the break and security couldn't contact them. So that's sorted. And everyone there is sound. It's just stupid health and safety rules like that. Why couldn't I just park with the trailer while it was being unloaded? Or even park in the yard? Like telling people they have to leave when there's no parking available in the area is not on. But anyway, it's actually only half an hour to my next spot, which I think it's a drop and pick rather than a collection. I think, but I could be wrong on that. Either way, it doesn't matter. Because all I'm doing is running to the port up to Holyhead. Like they're just as in there on the left, the security guard, not in the place I was in, but the security guard out at the edge of the industrial estate. He said, "Oh, you can park in there, trucks park in there," but they're parking there, but technically they're not allowed to park there, as they don't want them parking there. See, they're just diverting the... Once it's away from them, they don't care. Like, more trucks parked here. That's just a blocked off exit, an unused exit off the roundabout, and they're just parked there because there's nowhere to go. Like, what facilities or services have they? Big depot that I guarantee they're going in waiting for trailers or whatever from across the road, and they can't park in there. Massive room inside there, but they're not allowed to park. Anywho, that's my ranting done. On to Orton-on-Trent. Toll booths on the M6, the only place in Europe that can't read my number plates. I guarantee you, if I knock down the barrier, they'd be able to read my number plates. John Charlie Burns' place inside there. They couldn't release it until 2 o'clock, because that's the problem with a lot of these online shopping places. they'd have a cut off on their website for last orders, and even though the trailer is finished, they cannot leave it out until the cut off, just in case someone comes on at the last minute order.